Let it illuminate the hero's journey. The one who shatters the eternal night. Behold the legend.
Magister Merlin? Magister Merlin! Are you all right? Magister Merlin? You don't look well. Did you have a nightmare? Ah, your old problem has reared its head again. I'm Dolly. We've been living together in the mystical house for a while now. I hope you remember. However, you lost most of your powers somehow. Your memories are fragmented, and I woke you up because there's a fire on the other side of the river. It's getting serious. All the villagers will be in danger if we don't put out that fire. Chippy was worried and ran over there already. As you're familiar, Chippy wanted to protect your beloved village, so he rushed out to put out the fire. But the fire is getting out of hand. Will Chippy be all right? Do you want to go and see for yourself, Magister Merlin? I understand. Just take care of yourself. You've been in seclusion all these years. No one knows you're here. If you just go out like this, it might stir up some... You know, you're probably the most famous mage in Esperia. Before going out, why don't you use some magic?
General Hogan! The water isn't working!
Use sand! Get these fires under control! Do not retreat! Forward!
I wouldn't have recognized you if it weren't for Chippy tagging along. How about you dispel your disguise? Oh. I really hope this is the last time But no matter how many times you lose your memory, I'm happy to reintroduce... I am Hogan, the former leader of the heroic order of the Lightbearer. We've been friends for decades, and our friendship will never fade. But this is no time for small talk. Look at these fire elementals. They don't belong in Ryham. How could they just appear out of nowhere? Seems my instincts were right. This fire was no accident. Please, give me a hand. Let's put this fire out together.
General, they've ruined my beauty sleep. This will cost you extra.
Valen, you're just getting here now? Were you deep in your cups again?
That's not fair! I ran into a bunch of fire elementals on the way here! Those guys were... Anyway, looks pretty grim here. I didn't expect the fire to be this big. This is not normal, General.
That's right! We think it's arson. The culprit is likely a mage.
Whoa! A talking hamster? You're a familiar, aren't you? In that case, this lady with the General must be a mage. I gotta say, picking a hamster as your familiar is rather unique.
I'd normally overlook your banter, Valen, but in front of this Magister, you'd better watch your words.
It's rare to command such respect from the General. Well, Magister, I am Valen, of the Heroic Order. How would you like me to address you? An interesting name. I will remember it. Forgive my rudeness earlier. I'll be sure to make it up to you once this fire has been dealt with.
You seem more interested in who started the fire than in putting it out.
I saw you casting a spell with my own eyes!
It's not that easy to quench a greedy fire, my dear. I'm just trying to
The
help.
Scarlet Sorceress is as beautiful as her fire is dangerous.
Dangerous? You're quite right. If this were my fire, you'd all be ashes by now.
So she's the Scarlet Sorceress. Chippy has heard of her.
You're...
Magister, if Chippy is not mistaken, it seems like the Scarlet Sorceress is staring. What do we do, Magister? She's staring really hard.
Never mind. You made me think of someone. The divination was right. This night was awful. I shouldn't have gone out. I'd appreciate not being disturbed any further. I'm leaving.
You're not going anywhere, Scarlet Sorceress. All my wares are gone. I demand compensation.
Don't push your luck, young man. I'm not known for my patience.
Don't you dare try to get away with this. I'll make sure you're held responsible.
Shh. Quiet. Something's not right. The wind. It's suddenly so loud.
What is that?
Magister!
You awake? How are you feeling? If I hadn't seen you pass out just now, I'd probably believe you. You passed out for a while. General Hogan and his men put out the fire. Then he returned to Hollystone. He ordered me to stay here, and before he left, The General told me to make sure that when you woke up, your memory was all right. What a strange request. Do you often forget things? Also, how much do you remember of what just happened? The Scarlet Sorceress, Muriel. You're a Magister, so perhaps you've heard of her. She was identified as the culprit by young Master Rowan. That kid with the huge bag and the duck on his head? He's Rowan, the second son of the wealthiest man in the Empire, and head of the Mithril Consortium. General Hogan took the two of them back to Hollowstone for questioning. Muriel's attitude towards you was unusual. When you passed out, she was the first... Did you know her from before? That's rather odd.
Magister? Yes, you're awake! Chippy checked all around and didn't see any elemental beings. The village is safe. Mr. Valen told you that General Hogan already left for Hollowstone, right? The General will wait for us in the village, so we should go meet him in Hollowstone. He seemed to have some...
There might be enemies on the road. I'll go with you. Although, you might not need my protection.
Of course! The Magister is the Anyway, since you're feeling better, Magister, should we set off? However, before leaving for Hollowstone, we should probably return to the mystical house first. Dolly must be worried.
Need a hand, friend?
Dolly! I brought back the Magister!
You're back. I was worried.
Don't be too happy. Magister fainted after casting that spell.
Nonsense. Even the goddess Dura can't control Merlin. Perhaps it's just the Magister recovering. Chippy, what's with you? Why so pessimistic? That's not like you.
Oh, you're right. The Magister is the greatest mage in all of Español.
That's what I like to hear.
Magister Merlin, you seem to be in quite a bit of trouble. Shall we find you someone to lend you a helping hand?
Leave it to me. I know a few people.
Took you a while. I've been waiting out here in the cold.
It's said that Merlin's ward has long protected Ryham. It's the only reason that people can act. But recently, Ryham's been getting colder. It's almost snowed the past few days.
My apologies, Miss Hamster. I never got your name.
Yes, we should be introduced. You are Valen.
Are all your familiars hamsters? Nope.
Chippy told me that General Hogan ordered you to protect the Magister. You must know that serving the Magister is an honor, but it's not easy. I'll be observing you. I hope you'll become a competent...
Apologies again, but I have to correct you. I'm a knight, not someone's retainer. Protecting her is just my current task. It's not a lifelong post. Unless your Magister is someone like the Great Merlin. Then I may consider...
Did I hear that right? Well, the Magister, she is Ouch! Why did you just step on my foot, Hammy?
Oh, sorry. Chippy likes to spout nonsense. Don't mind. Once we spent some time together, you'll realize that all the Magister isn't Merlin. She is just as powerful. You'll see that she is practically the same as Merlin, except for the different appearance and name.
Okay, I'll just wait and see. We should get going. I really want to get to Hollowstone as soon as possible. I need a hot drink to help me warm up. Dura above. I really hope the General doesn't give me another assignment. The General has asked me to protect you. Not that you need it. A little progress is better than no progress, right?
Oh, I'll catch up to you someday.
If I could just put on the ring. Huh? Whew. The color and clarity are phenomenal.
May the lucent tree bestow its blessings upon all.
Do you need a fire starter?
May flowers blossom across this land. May flowers blossom across this land. May the lucent tree bestow its blessings upon all. A new bloom is emerging.
All set. I'm ready for...
Oh my.
You're not even worth getting up for.
Anyone need Hammy to do some magic?
Just as I expected.
If I could just put on the ring. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I'm fine. Whew. The color.
May the lucent tree bestow its blessings upon all.
Whew. The color and clarity are phenomenal. If I could just put on the ring.
You desire an audience. And what do you offer? Being a noble is always being on top.
The General has asked me to protect you.
You desire an audience.
If I could just put on the ring. Whew. The color.
May the lucent tree bestow its blessings upon all.
Well, victory is deserved.
expected.
Great. You seem to have pulled yourself together. I was really worried when you passed out. So, how are you getting along with Valen? I hope he hasn't offended you already. Really? That guy's usually a handful.
That's not fair, General. These two little hamsters were watching my every move.
Wow. Considering you helped us fight all 80 out of 100. Keep up.
Yes, of course. Thanks for your...
Let me say this again, Valen. She was sent by me to ensure success. You must
ensure her safety. I totally understand, General.
Valen is his only shortcoming. Anyway, please teach...
Stop teasing me, General. We should get down to business.
Yes, the Scarlet Sorceress, however. I questioned the Scarlet Sorceress, but what about you? Do you think the Scarlet Sorceress is the culprit? As it happens, the Scarlet Sorceress did say she said that you'd exhaust. She seemed convinced that you and her. I don't mean to pry, but is she an acquaintance of you? True, you have lost your memory. Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of all of this. Oh, right. Before troubling yourself with the investigation, you might as go have a look around. Then come find me. I'll be waiting.
You desire an audience. And what do you offer?
The General has asked me to protect you. Not that you... A little progress is better than no progress, right?
If I could just put on the ring. Huh? Oh!
May the lucent tree bestow its blessings upon all.
Whew. The color and clarity are phenomenal.
Shield for others, armor for myself.
Whew. The color and clarity are phenomenal. Oh! Even shinier!
May the lucent tree bestow its blessings upon all.
If I could just put on the ring. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I'm fine.
You desire an audience. And what do you offer?
The General has asked me to protect you.
Whew. The color and clarity are phenomenal.
May the lucent tree bestow its blessings upon all.
Just as I expected.